It changes a rocking Firehouse 51 as a cherished firefighter says goodbye. But could this be the start of something new or a permanent farewell? Warning, the following discussion includes major spoilers for Chicago Fire Season 14, Episode 2, titled Primary Search. In the latest episode of Chicago Fire, airing on Wednesday, October 8th, Firehouse 51 waves farewell to one of its dedicated members, and thankfully, it's a joyful send-off for Darren Ritter, portrayed by the talented Daniel Kyri. The story kicks off with Ritter rushing to New York after his former partner, Dwayne, played by Samuel B. Jackson, gets injured in the line of duty as a police officer. The silver lining? Dwayne pulls through and is expected to recover fully. Back in Chicago for this installment, Ritter opens up to Violet, Panico Greensmith, sharing how overwhelming the past week has been. As soon as Mouch, Christian Stolte, broke the news about Dwayne's shooting, Ritter felt compelled to head out immediately. But things got complicated quickly. Just an hour into his hospital vigil, Dwayne's brother arrived, followed by his parents and sister. While everyone was polite and welcoming, the situation felt undeniably awkward for Ritter. He blames himself for the incident, reasoning that if they had settled down together as Dwayne wished, Dwayne might never have relocated to New York. Violet reassures him that he's not at fault, emphasizing that guilt shouldn't define his choices. But here's where it gets controversial. Violet urges Ritter not to use this as an excuse to abandon his relationship again, drawing from her own past mistakes with her ex, Sam. She reminds him that they rekindled their connection before the shooting and still have a shot at making it work, noting that New York isn't an insurmountable distance. Ritter counters by pointing out that Denver, where Violet's ex, Carver, lives, isn't far either. Reflecting on her own regrets, Violet warns that pushing Dwayne away could lead to lifelong remorse, just as she did when Sam moved to Texas. It's a poignant moment that highlights the delicate balance between personal happiness and professional commitments, sparking debates about whether love should ever take precedence over a career in high-stakes fields like firefighting. Interestingly, Violet doesn't anticipate Ritter making such a drastic move. He reaches out to Dwayne, and their lengthy 2-hour conversation reveals mutual regrets. Dwayne admits he nearly turned back from New York but accepted the job for its promotional opportunities, not as a way to escape Ritter. When asked if he wants to reunite, Dwayne agrees enthusiastically. As a result, Ritter decides to relocate to New York right after his shift. He's already secured approval from Chief Kidd, Miranda Ray Mayo, and Chief Pascal, Dermot Mulroney. For context, with ongoing brownouts causing staffing shortages, there are plenty of temporary firefighters, or floaters, available to fill in, making his absence more manageable. Kidd even encouraged him to go, though she didn't intend for him to leave the Chicago Fire Department, CFD, permanently. "I'm not quitting," Ritter clarifies. "It's just an extended leave of absence." And this is the part most people miss. The episode gives Mouch a heartfelt goodbye scene, underscoring the deep bond they've shared, a relationship that's been a cornerstone of the show. Ritter plans to visit his uncle's former firehouse in New York, a place he hasn't seen since childhood. Before heading to the airport, Violet and Novak, Jocelyn Houdon, intercept him, offering to drive him there. When Novak suggests it's only for a few months, Ritter responds cryptically, "We'll see what happens," hinting that it might become a long-term arrangement. Regardless, Violet vows that they'll visit him soon. So, will Daniel Kyri return to the series? It's definitely on the table. In a post-premiere interview with TV Insider, showrunner Andrea Newman shared, "He's present at the season's outset, and we're optimistic about bringing him back later on." That's the Chicago Fire way. We bid farewells, but characters often resurface. He's definitely still intertwined in everyone's lives. What are your thoughts on Ritter's exit storyline? Do you agree that personal relationships should sometimes outweigh career ambitions? Or is this a risky move that could change the show's dynamics forever? Share your opinions in the comments below. We'd love to hear if you think this is a smart choice or a potential plot misstep. Chicago Fire airs Wednesdays at 9/8 on NBC.